Hey guys, so this is going to be my empties video, and I can't really say what month these empties were from because I've been saving them up for like 4 months now, and I don't usually use products up that often because I like buy new products without using one up. I know that's really bad, but I get other products and I start using them and then I'll go back to the other one, so it takes a while for me to totally use up just one product. But I will show you some of the things that I've used up, whether I like them or not, and if I've repurchased them. So let's get started. The first thing that I pull out of my bag of empties is the Suave Color Protection Salon Proven Color Care Shampoo is basically what it is. It smells really nice. It does what it says. It doesn't make your hair fade or anything like that when you color it, because if you have been following me for a while, you know a few months ago was the first time I ever colored my hair. I've never really colored my hair before. Not really, like I never ever have colored my hair except for the underneath, like it is now. I used to color that pink and then I colored it purple one time when I was like 14, and then a couple other times after that I did it like that, but I never colored the top of my hair. It's naturally blonde, but I just wanted it to be a lighter blonde, so I colored it a lighter blonde and I continued to color it that color. So I've been trying out different color care shampoos. This smells really nice, it does what it says, but it doesn't really give that much life to my hair. And being a natural blonde, typically when you're a natural blonde and your hair is straight or wavy, the hair strands are quite fine. They're very, very fine, but you have a lot of them. And that is the case with my hair. So I do have a lot of hair, but towards the top it gets quite flat. It's not very voluminous and it doesn't have any volume up there. And like right now, since I used this stuff, which is also an empty, but the Preference stuff from L'Oreal, the conditioner that you're supposed to use after you color your hair, it, makes it quite dull. So I like to have shampoos that are more voluminous, they add more volume to my hair, and this one just didn't do the trick. So I need to find myself a good volumizing shampoo that also is like color protection. And on the note of this worked really well like always. The conditioner that comes with your hair color, as always, it makes your hair so soft and shiny, so I obviously like this stuff. This John Frieda Sheer Blonde Shampoo. This one is strengthening, lustrous touch one. This used to be my favorite when I didn't color my hair. But ever since I did color my hair, it just, I don't know, it's different. It doesn't seem to like do anything for my hair. Before, when I had just my natural blonde hair, it would seem to make it look blonder or like shinier or brighter kind of blonde, and now it just doesn't seem to make much of a difference on my boxed blonde hair. So I used to love this stuff, but now I don't really think it makes much of a difference. And again, it isn't very volumizing, so it really doesn't do anything for me anymore, so I did not repurchase this. And I also had this conditioner to go with that. This one is the Sheer Blonde Go Blonder Conditioner. I used to use the Go Blonder stuff before. Once again, it was like, when did I start using it? I think a few months before I decided I wanted to color my hair, because I thought that if I used this Go Blonder stuff that it would, make my hair really light or something like that, like to the lightness of blonde that I wanted it, which is like this. My hair is normally like this in the summer naturally, like this light of a blonde. When it gets into the winter time, it gets like a dirty blonde color. So I started to use this Go Blonder stuff, and then I realized it's got the same stuff in it as the Just for Men does. And what that does is it puts these like metallic dyes into your hair, and it is not good. Why it works that way is so that it can stay in your hair and make it go a different color versus just like a box color, or if you get it at the salon, it's something you put in and rinse out. This stuff sticks to your hair and stays in so that it continues to go lighter or change color. So that is not good for your hair, and if I was to try and get any other chemical treatment or something like that after I had or during I had been using this, it would have not been good, so I decided to not use it. But just keep that in mind if you want to use any of the Go Blonder stuff or the spray, that it has metallic dyes in it, so don't get a perm, chemical relaxing, anything like that while you're using this stuff. And if you color your hair, I wouldn't suggest using this stuff either, because it could really cause a lot of breakage. And if you do a chemical procedure such as perming or chemical relaxing, it could break the hair off completely if you're using something like this. So just keep that in mind. Not that this is bad, because it did make my hair look brighter blonde or lighter, but it didn't, like, I don't know, go to the extent that I had wanted it. Another shampoo that I use with this Herbal Essences Long-Term Relationship shampoo. I really love this stuff. It made my hair so soft. It did add volume and it smells delicious, but it does have a lot of the sodium lauryl sulfate in it. That's the second ingredient, and that is not good. If you color your hair, it can make it fade a lot, so I do need some sort of color care shampoo or shampoo without sulfate. So that's why I can no longer use this stuff, but it smells really nice and I really like it. And if you don't color your hair and you have long hair, or you just like the smell of this or whatever, I really liked this shampoo. This is the Aussie 3-Minute Miracle leave-in treatment. It's nice. It's not the best leave-in treatment I've ever used. I've had better that made my hair softer, but it's pretty good, and it really makes your hair soft. But honestly, I have had conditioners that are more conditioning than the 3-minute thing, and it says, you know, use it once a week or whatever it says, but it honestly could just be used as an everyday conditioner, because it's really not that moisturizing that you wouldn't want to use it every day. So I really like it. It's nice, but it's not the best leave-in treatment. So I have not currently repurchased it, but I would not repurchase it. I would repurchase it, maybe. So this is the Sweet 16 body wash stuff. It is cinnamon bun scented, and it smells so delicious. It says you could use it as shampoo. I wouldn't suggest it. It doesn't really make your hair smell like cinnamon buns, and it does nothing for it shine wise, volume wise, anything really. So I wouldn't really suggest it as a shampoo, but as a shower gel or a bubble bath, it smells really great. It makes your bathroom smell great, makes you smell great. So if you don't mind smelling like cinnamon buns, I would suggest getting this. I think it's not called Sweet 16 anymore though. I'm pretty sure it's just the cinnamon bun scent, but I may be wrong. So yeah, but this is my philosophy, and it really smells great, and I definitely would. So we got two makeup wipes to talk about. This one is the Burt's Bees Facial Cleansing Towelettes. These were very gentle, and they got makeup off pretty well. Not the best I've ever used, but not the worst. But the thing, and the reason I will never repurchase these, is the smell. The smell I could not stand for some reason. It just, it really smelled bad to me personally. So I will not be repurchasing these Burt's Bees makeup wipes, facial cleansing towelettes. But if you don't mind the smell, they do work pretty well. So, and they're not bad for you. They don't have like bad alcohol or anything. They're pretty organic. And these Dead Sea Elements wet cleansing and makeup remover towelettes, they, I don't know, they've got like, they had like sea salt in them, and it was just really rough, even for just like if you wanted to use it as an exfoliating towelette, which it doesn't say it is, so it should say that, because that's more what it is than a makeup remover wipe. So I would not repurchase these, but if your face is tough, then maybe you would like them. But I don't know, they're quite back to hair. I used up a Paul Mitchell Super Skinny Serum, and I really love this stuff. I've been using this stuff, excuse me, hiccuping. I've been using this stuff for years. It smells great. It's a good serum to put on the ends of your hair, and it just works really well. Makes your hair nice and shiny and easy to brush through. And I have like 4 other bottles of this. To repurchase it, but it is very hard to find because I'm not positive they even make it anymore. So I have to like search around on Amazon to find it and whatnot. So they may or may not make this, but because I don't see it, I used to get it at Sally's and I don't see it at Sally's anymore. So I have to get it off Amazon now. But I continue to repurchase this and I really like it. I also used the Garnier Fructis Style Curl Construct Mousse. It worked really well. It has a nice scent and it does the job. It helps your hair curl better, and yeah, it does what it says. I also have the Garnier Fructis Style Volumizing Anti-Humidity Hairspray. This worked pretty well. I really love the smell of it. It really smelled nice. And I can... Does it still have the smell? I don't know, but it did add quite a bit of volume if you sprayed it up toward here. Anti-humidity, I'm not sure if that's correct because my hair did kind of in the humidity, but maybe that's just my hair, I don't know. But I love the smell of it and it worked fairly well, and especially for volumizing. So yeah, I would maybe repurchase this. I'm not positive. I like trying different hairsprays, so I may not repurchase. Sorry if I look like I'm sitting funny. My foot is asleep and I'm trying to get it to wake up. I used up was the Insta Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser Concealer. I did repurchase this. I really like it. It brightens my under eyes and it works really well as an under eye concealer, so I do suggest it. I also used up the L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base. I did really like this a lot. I've used up 2 bottles of it, but now I really like the NYX Pore Primer, so I've been using that. But I probably would repurchase this because it is, I don't know, it's a little bit cheaper than the NYX one, so it's really not a big difference. But I really like both of them, so I would repurchase this. This is just like a sample, but this is the EOS Shave Cream and it worked really well. It smelled nice, it made my legs soft, and I really liked the way that this shave gel worked. I just wish it wasn't as expensive as it was because it's like more expensive than the one that I usually bought, so I would buy that if it wasn't so expensive. Now the other thing is a dual treatment moisturizer, oil free. I used to use this all the time. It has salicylic acid in it, so it like treats acne and is a moisturizer. I really like this. I would repurchase it. It doesn't have anything, I mean, it does have the bad alcohols towards the bottom, so it is not the best, but it isn't horrible. But I really like the simple one that I'm using now, and I don't really have that much trouble with acne other than just occasional breakouts, so I don't think, I used to get it quite a bit, but nowadays I don't really get that much acne. I just have more hormonal breakouts and occasional breakouts and stuff like that, so I don't really think I need a acne treatment moisturizer anymore. I just use the normal moisturizer and I don't have any problems with it, so I would repurchase this if I needed it, but for now I do not. The second to last thing is this Ed Hardy perfume, and I have repurchased it. It is my favorite scent. Oh, I love it so much. It's called excuse me, it's called Born Wild, and is my favorite perfume of all time. It smells like white grape juice specifically to me. Oh, I just love the way that it smells. I can't even, there's not enough in it to really smell it, but I repurchased another one of these and the roller ball because I love the scent so much. And the last thing in my empties is this clinical strength sensitive skin hyperallergenic advanced solid deodorant, and it worked pretty well. It doesn't really have a smell or anything. It worked really nicely, and I would probably repurchase it. I'm not too picky about my deodorants, so it's pretty good. Sorry if I was sitting funny towards the end of this video. Ooh, my foot was really asleep and I apologize, but thank you for watching. I hope my video was exciting enough. I get excited when I see other empty videos, so I hope you like mine. And yeah, thanks for watching. If you want to follow me on anything, you know where to find me. Beauty's for everyone with 4 being a 1. 4 being a 1. Yep, the 4 being a 4 and the 1 being a 1. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next Thursday.